If you're seeing the Google Drive error that says this file cannot be downloaded, don't worry, because in this video, I'm going to walk you through several simple fixes that can usually solve the problem fast. This issue can happen for a few different reasons, including a temporary drive glitch, a permissions problem, the wrong Google account being signed in, browser cache issues, or even Google's own download limits on large files and folders. So instead of guessing, we're going to go step by step and try the most effective solutions one by one. And if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more quick tech fixes just like this. Let's get started. First, try the easiest fix, refresh Google Drive. If the file was giving you trouble a moment ago, it may just be a temporary loading issue. On your keyboard, press Ctrl and R to refresh the page. Once the page reloads, try downloading the file again. In many cases, that's enough to clear a temporary error and get the download working properly. If that doesn't solve it, move on to the next step and check the file permissions. If someone else shared the file with you, the owner may have disabled downloads for viewers. Some file owners restrict access, so people can view the file but not download, print, or copy it. If that's the case, there may not be a fix on your side unless the owner changes the sharing settings. So if you have access to the file owner, ask them to make sure downloads are allowed. This is one of the most common reasons for the message "this file cannot be downloaded." Next, wait and try again later. Google Drive sometimes places temporary limits on popular files, especially if a lot of people are trying to download the same file at once. In those cases, the file may be temporarily unavailable or blocked by a download limit. Waiting a few hours or sometimes up to 24 hours can be enough for the restriction to clear. So if the file is important, don't keep hammering the download button over and over. Give it some time and try again later. Now let's check something else that causes this problem more often than people realize: the Google account you're signed into. If you're logged into the wrong account, Drive may not recognize that you have permission to access or download the file. Click your Google profile picture in the top corner and make sure you're using the account that was actually given access. If needed, switch to the correct account and then open the file again. A lot of download errors happen simply because the wrong account is active in the browser. If the file still won't download, the next thing to try is clearing your browser cache and cookies. Over time, stored browser data can become corrupted or outdated and interfere with Drive downloads. If you're using Google Chrome, go to Settings, then Privacy and Security, and click Clear Browsing Data. From there, clear cookies and cached images and files. After that, restart your browser completely and try the download again. This step is especially helpful if Drive is loading strangely or giving you the same error repeatedly. Another very useful trick is to use Incognito Mode. In Chrome, press Ctrl, Shift, and N to open a new Incognito window. Then go back to Google Drive and try opening the file there. Incognito Mode disables most extensions and avoids some session conflicts, so if an extension, login issue, or browser setting is causing the download to fail, this can often fix it quickly. If it works in Incognito, the problem is probably with your normal browser session or one of your extensions. Finally, if you're trying to download a large folder or a huge number of files, try downloading smaller files separately. Large zip downloads from Drive are more likely to fail, especially if the archive is too big or there are too many items in one request. If possible, select fewer files at once and try splitting the download into smaller parts. That can make the process much more reliable and help you avoid that "this file cannot be downloaded" error. So to recap, the best fixes are to refresh the page, check permissions, wait for temporary limits to clear, confirm you're signed into the correct Google account, clear your browser cache and cookies, try Incognito Mode, and download smaller files separately if the folder is too large. One of those steps will usually solve the problem. If this video helps you, please give it a like, subscribe for more simple tech tutorials, and leave a comment if you want help with another Google Drive error. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.